You're still looking, you're not sure, but you know one thing's for sure. You're not digging Wichita, Derby, Andover, or Park City. Well, that's okay. You're in luck. We're going to be talking about the pros and cons of Haysville, Kansas. So make sure you stay till the end so you got the info to make that informed decision. We're jumping into it right now. If you're looking for small town vibes, granted, with Haysville being just a tad bit bigger than some of these other suburbs, it's got that small town vibe in spades. We're not steering you towards, steering you away. Just got to throw that out there. It's been one of those towns that I've drove through many, many times in my other line of work, working at the casino, south on 81, Broadway, whatever you want to call it, straight down to the casino. I ended up bagging me a buck one night going home, so we quit going down Broadway. But small town vibes for sure. This is what you're digging. This is what you like. This is a contender. Quite honestly, you're going to have a lot of options. Quite a few of these are going to give you that small town vibe. You just kind of got to see and weigh everything else. But small town vibes nonetheless. Number 2, Haysville's going to be slightly more affordable than some of these other suburbs we're showing. Now, these numbers are always fluctuating up and down, so all of them. But in this day and age, any savings you can get, you better run. That's just me. If it works for you, if it satisfies all those needs, and you can save a little green in the process, why not? That's just me. That's my thoughts. That's my thinking. And that's why that's number 2. That's number 2 on the list. If you're a fan of the casino, you're in luck. Stone's throw away. Table games, slot machines, all that good stuff. They've thrown flea market events, concerts, what have you, all down there. Pretty close. But if you're not a fan, well, it might not be so convenient. If you're looking for a job, being close to work, that's also a plus. Not too far, but good old Kansas Star Casino. Pretty close. You can't miss it. Head south on Broadway. That's number 3. Before we get into the cons, you got a question, reach out. Call, text, email, all the good stuff. Information in the description below. Like, comment, subscribe. Back to it. So number, 1, we're talking cons. 1 grocery store. It's a fairly good sized store. Cash Saver, I believe is what it's called. It's not a Walmart. It's not a Dillon's, Kroger. So if you're looking for something specific, you might have to go to Derby. You might have to go to Wichita. But I can give you a little food for thought. With all of these delivery apps, with all of this stuff going on, it's easier now than ever to have groceries delivered to you. So yeah, granted, 1 hardware store, 1 grocery store, but you got several options. You can order groceries through Walmart. You can order, I think it's called Instacart or Ship or something, but you have options if that's something. Or hey, you want to get out, you want to go do it yourself. It's always that. They're not far away. You have other options. Just for the sake of convenience, that's why we're putting the grocery store in there. So just one grocery store, 1 hardware store. Number 2, kind of similar to the grocery store sitch, the hardware store sitch, is if you're looking for something specific to do, a little more specific, you might have to go into Derby. You might have to go into Wichita. They do have a couple parks. Disc golf, their own swimming hole over at their activity center. But if you're looking for, say, movie theater or something else, you might want to look elsewhere. Just giving you a heads up. You got other stuff in Derby. Not want to go to Derby, you can certainly head into Wichita. It's gonna be a little bit quicker if you head to Derby. Just saying. So number 2. Number 3, and this is me just someone on the outside looking in. This is me as I'm driving through. Do notice, there is growth in Haysville, but it does seem a little bit slower than some of the other suburbs. Just a little something to keep in mind. And this could just be me overthinking things, but this is just kind of something I've noticed more so on the business side. Because as you drive through, you notice some of these storefronts, and they're older, but they're empty, and they've been empty for a little while. This is just a little something I've noticed, and it's okay. This might be one of those things. It might just take a little bit longer. It might take a special someone to kind of stand up, make something happen. But it is something, me personally, that I have noticed. So, but I mean, really overall, we've thrown some pros at you, some cons at you. But me personally, I think Haysville's a really nice town. Not steering you towards, not steering you away. And if you're looking for a slightly slower walk of life, despite having, more people than some of these other suburbs, And there's a little bit of variety there. It's not all just kind of old homes, older homes. There's a nice little blend there. You have kind of a blend on the outside and the inside, and that's okay. It's nice to have options, especially in some of these smaller towns. But anyways, been rambling long enough. Got any questions? Details down below. Got any value? Throw me a like, comment, all that good stuff. Till the next one, guys. We'll see you later.